All right, so here's the Disco 2. So these came out at the end of '99 and up till 2004. This was the last of the real Land Rovers, meaning it had a Rover engine in it. It was all designed by Rover. So gentlemen's one thing, they act yet. But boy, did they make these things a roaring pain in the butt. And if anybody who's taken one apart knows so. So I was just saying a tale here. We had some years ago, we'd be stacked up with these. We had two Disco 2s in blown head gaskets and a regular Disco. So all three cars were side by side. And Pyro and I started in. I said, you do the old car, I'll do this one. I had the heads off of this before he got that one. He's like, how do you do that? And I started in. By the end of the day, we had all the heads off, all 6 heads off, all 3 cars. These things are not fun to work on. And at my age, if you come in and say it has to have the engine out, I'll turn it away, because getting the engine out of a Disco 2 is a nightmare, because it's got special crush nuts that you can't put an air gun because you can't get a gun on it. You can't get your hand in there, and it's, every flat of the turn is grunt, grunt, grunt. It has lots of places where there's studs with, that are welded in place and a nut on the end, or a hole with a special bolt that just rams in. And this was done to speed up assembly line work and not have to worry, did that guy tighten it? Well, he can't screw it up. It only goes in one way, and he only needs one hand. And anyway, so come along for the adventure and see what we get. Hi there, Mike Green here from West Coast British with another Land Rover adventure. That sounds like a better word to use, right? Anyway, yeah, guess what we have? A Disco 2. Yuck. Okay, here we go. So, Dan's gonna open the back door. So we're gonna stack all the nonsense in the back, please. Got it?
Yep.
And then you need the screwdriver. These are Zeus fasteners. They're not screws. You don't undo them. Or you. Somebody.
Jack and all this out of here.
No,
too.
that stays there. All right, now I got the stupid plastic cover off the bottom. If you have one, lose the thing. There's no need to have it. Whoops, I think. What the hell's going on? Oh, somebody pre-rounded the bolt. Great. This. All right, so you gotta get the fan. Being this is a single built engine, it's just like undoing a regular old bolt, right? What do they say? Righty tighty, lefty loosey, or some nonsense like that. Problem is getting this down in here. Stupid me brought the wrong wrench. I knew it was one of them. The big problem with these is, guys, over tighten. And all it'll come loose. It won't come loose because it's everything's running back asswards. It can't undo. So all you have to do is just give it a tap. No, I was afraid of that. Great. I had one day. Took us most of the day to get it off. I got it. Look at that. It was full of blue Loctite. Destroyed the water pump pulley trying to get the whole thing apart. When I questioned the owner, well, I didn't want to come off. I said, you need grease in there or anti-seize, not blue Loctite. But half the bottle, all right? All right, so that's going to go in the back. I'm going to take these 2 screws out.
Problem is with these screws, and this car's got a plastic radiator, and if you do these buggers up too hard, it'll pierce the radiator. These plastic hoses are very, very brittle. Yep. All right, stick that in the back for me, please. We're gonna leave the radiator in. Oh my God. Oh no. All right, well, we're back again, and somebody's been in here. There's the guy that can't put the correct clamps on. When I say that, is you want to keep all the hose clamps the same. You usually don't put clamps on here. Do them up because this T's plastic. And anyway, the original tool is this. Without this, you don't get nothing off. And again, this isn't built for you and me to service it. This is because some schmuck on the assembly line who can't follow instructions, or is the old, what's the old union saying? It's not my job. So now we got to get this off of here, and don't get your fingers in the middle of that bastard. It ain't moving. Nope. See if you can put that tool. No, too late. Here. Has to come in from this side because you can't get to it any other way. That's it.
Screwing up the radiator.
Oh yeah, Disco 2s are a raging pile of shit. They really are. Plastic radiators. It's like all these cars nowadays that they keep trying to shove down your throat for you to buy. And this ain't car to buy. Undo that. Yep. Undo that. Oh, yeah, these things are so bad. Everything that was so easy on the old cars, they made 6 times too difficult. So you got to get these nuts all the way off here, like that, and you can pull that out of there like that. Take this out of that clip, and that comes out there, and that goes over there. And you gotta, this is everything on this engine's metric. Oh, great! We got to get an airline to blow all the acorns. Some critter's been in here living.
You want this pipe off?
Show me.
You want this off?
Yes.
But gingerly with that plastic radiator?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it'll break. Wouldn't be the first one. I broke a few of them over the years.
Why is the radiator broke?
Because I broke it. You gotta buy a new one.
Not my fault.
The guy bought the car. You push the red thing, pull the hose. See, that easy. All these stupid vacuum hoses have to come off. This car's not been apart. You got any? No, that actually came off. I was surprised at that. Those pinchy clamps usually don't come off. Can you get it anywhere?
Yeah. No.
Oh, you're getting there. Yeah. Look at you.
Yeah, I'm making progress.
Right there. Give it a big turn.
Hang.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of all the Barnyard American clamps. There's a hammer there somewhere. Yep. I got it. Here's how you bust these clips off. Take these stupid things off. They go in the garbage. That comes off. That comes off. need that screwdriver, sorry. That hasn't been on. There you go. There we go. Yes. There we go. All right.
Off here.
Yeah, you got to get off here.
You got one more on the bottom of the.
Look at all the acorns.
Oh yeah. You got one more down on the.
Yeah. Let's see. I need you
Right
out
up
of the
right up at the bottom.
scooty on over.
Need that special tool.
Oh, God.
You can remove here.
Yeah, well, this is the problem, is all this. Oh, I can get at that. I can get at that. We're gonna tear all this hoses out, people. That means you too. All this stuff's going in a garbage can. No, you don't have to undo that. That won't do you no good.
Yeah, just trying to keep it from ending up down in there.
Hold that. Problem is seeing your way down in here. Hold on. Now I can't get this to work. There we go. Oh. Oh, God. Well, whoever put this on, hold that. I can't see it. God damn it. I got it all on backwards, I see. Shit. All right, when you're undoing these cars, this is the worst. You never use that. You got to undo all these bolts first by hand. And you got to leave the belt on to do it. The worst thing with these Disco 2s is you give somebody an estimate for X amount of money, only to find out it's going to be 5 times that. Not really, but more like twice. So here's my working tray. I'm going to put that. You need a 15 and a 16. I don't care what cousin Joey says. This is what it is. Put it like that. Belt's off. That easy. And that's the last you need those wrenches today. God damn it. And those are expensive. Idiots with Loctite. There's no reason to have Loctite on these. None whatsoever. Factory did it because they don't trust the guys on the assembly line. Here today, on strike tomorrow, as they say, right? God damn. All right, now. Nope, that ain't gonna do it.
Ooh, you got it.
I did. This has to go bye-bye. You can't undo these for the air ratchet because if the thing jumps, which it will, it'll round the bolts off. And then get customers calling up, can you get these out? No, it's okay. you messed it up, you get it out. I'll bet it's gonna need a radiator. That's original. I need all that. And you probably better off. You got a vacuum that can just suck that out? Can you stop that? You can, but I tell you what's easier.
Just pull it out and shake it.
No, you can't get it out on this. Hang on.
Where's down here?
All right, so now we're going to start taking more bolts out. So we
Where are you
start
putting your
putting
bolts?
these bolts. I go in
Okay.
here. And then people, I lost them. You're not supposed to. There's no reason to lose bolts. Or you can put them in the tray up here, right?
You want
See?
all of them out?
Oh yeah, everything's got to come off. Okay. I need the airline though. Be really cool. But we have to be careful with this car because it's got this freaking. Take that out yet because we got another magic thing we got to do here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's the other one? Oh, it's down there. Show you another trick in a minute. Oh, where's Rover to work on? Oh. This is our genuine disco. Don't screw up my radiator board. See? So this goes in here like that and saves you at home from breaking parts. This you can just kind of that. Oh shit! Well, that's the end of that. See?
Did you snap it on the?
Yep. 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 It's toast now. See? Shit, I dropped it. I don't know where it went. God. That's power steering, so that goes over there. I hate cars. Shit. I'm gonna put this over here. Hang on. And you gotta. Someone's been in here before, bolt's missing. Gotta love these guys. So it's either one of two places. The do-it-yourselfers or the dealer. My job at Land Rovers was to go, I shouldn't say babysit the dealer, because some of them was very good, but a lot of them weren't. And they used to treat like nobody's business. screwdriver was. Oh, you. Oh, he's a turtle.
Take it off. That ain't cool. There. Here, come here. Yep. Push that down. What am I pushing that? Down. Down. No, you got to push it down while I fight against you. Forget it.
Watching.
You found the right tool.
All right, I got the right tool. And no, it's not metric. It's 1/16". See? I'll prove it. And then you've got to get it down here to undo this. And that one actually undid. Now, let me get behind you. I'm going to crisscross. Oh, God. And then, of course, you can't get at the spark plugs. Wow, I don't believe that. That undid. Usually what happens, somebody puts Loctite on them or gives them the old one grunt too many, and then the spigots that are in the head start spinning. Then you have to find, I've had them where you had to take all the exhaust pipes off to get at it. Yay, look at that. Okay, that goes in the back, please. Wow, so see, these are a nuisance. Yeah, this is a nuisance, and there's an Allen, which is metric, to take these out. So we'll show you more later. Okay, we're back. Not because we want to. Anyway, Dan's been fighting getting these little nuts out because some bozo, the factory, had to put studs in there. Now we have to take studs out. And I was just going to undo these bolts. I thought I'd bring you along, right? One finger. Look at that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Now you know why it's got a blown head gasket. This sumbitch probably got an air leak up the yin-yang, just running stupid hot. Because some ding-dong, for use of a better word, being polite, didn't torque those bolts. Those bolts are supposed to be at 22, 23 foot-pounds. Because there's an aluminum gasket, and then some other idiot came up with this. Here, pull that out of there. Pull the wires up. Pull the wire up. No. Pull. Yeah, go. Where am I going? Anywhere out of here. Okay, that's up. Let go. Let go. Because I have to go in here. Oh, shit.
Just
You
finger
still got
tight.
all these nuts are still in here. Yeah, that nut. Where's that long extension you had?
It's underneath you.
This is just stupidity. And it's probably the same guy that put all his American hose clamps in. So as we were just discussing, and you weren't privileged, those of you watching YouTube, I forgot where I was going with that one.
American hose.
Oh yeah, American hose clamps. This car had 50-50, 50 originals, 50 Americans. Why would you do this? Well, what you do is create a problem for guys like me who are trying to get this apart quickly and save you money. Every time it costs me more time to go get more tools out, it costs you more money.
I can get it out with my finger.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm still quicker than you are. Those there. Look at
Get the back one.
Now, the problem is this ain't gonna come off because we have to get the studs out. Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh yeah.
So that means
And
these.
then- oh, wait a minute. But the real fun part, some ding dong put the coil pack down there and bolts it to the back of this. Oh yeah. So if you have a coil failure on one of these on the side of the road, good luck. Because with all this nonsense and this nonsense, forget it. I mean, I wouldn't do it on the side of the road. Fast thing, just sell it. Get rid of the thing. Yeah, it's a really, really, real terrible thing in what they did. And what happened is the wrong guys are involved. When I say that, engineering's not doing this. Anybody at the factory would say, we've got kids that work here on computers that don't even like our products. And I laughed and I said, well, that's an easy fix. He goes, what's that? I said, fire them all. You show up driving something else, you're out the door. Get out. Right? Why do you want people that don't like your product? Well, it's a job. I get it, buddy. But if you have no enthusiasm, you're not doing a good job. Right?
Yep.
That said. Okie dokie. Well, we ate lunch and now we're at this point. So you want a Sharpie? And a pair of pliers. Take the plug wires off. God damn. Well, I knew that was going to happen. Okay, that one's broke. So this is number 2. See, it broke. Close that one. 4. Then I sold that one. 6. 8. Oh, that's the only one that survived. Okay. Here, you do the ones on the other side. And they're 1, 3, 5, 7. And I'm going to get a ratchet for that. Where'd my ratchets go? Did you put them away?
No. I didn't touch them.
Oh, shit.
They're not out here.
Oh. So we're going to put this in here. Oh, wow. Can you pull on that or push on that for me? I don't have the angle here. Oh, look at you. Wow. Okay, hang on. Let's do this one while you're here. Perfect, thank you. So the thing is don't over tighten these, and when you put them in, you want to put anti-seize on the threads that go in the head. Right? Which somebody didn't do. And on the outer thread there, before you put on the pipes, we've got to take all that side apart now, because we can't get the pipes off because somebody's over tightened it. God forbid put Loctite on it.
Well, we got 2 saved so far. 1, 3.
Yeah, I can put these back together again, but it's a nuisance.
Jeez, I can't even see the
Looks like they're original wires. What, you can't?
You can see the damn thing down in there. Oh, there it is. What a pain in the ass.
It is a pain in the ass. I'm gonna go get. You got it? Or is it easier to wiggle your hands in there?
I think it's only.
Here, I'm gonna pull this out of here right now while I can.
I got a thumb on it. Let's see.
Yeah, first Disco 2 didn't have this freaking air pipe monstrosity.
There we go.
And the dumbest thing was, then they left the coils down the back, and then they used this bracket here to bolt to that. Another stupid thing they did. Because the thing is, when all this is put in, there's no body on the car. Right?
Makes it a little easier, huh?
Yeah.
All right, these are all good on this side. 1, 3, 5, and 7.
Oh, goody. Okay. I'm going to get you a socket. We're going to take valve covers off, and then we'll show them how to get that pipe out. All right. Well, I don't know who's been in this car, but probably 2 different people, or one guy that got interrupted. Everything on this side is over tightened. Everything on that side's loose. Even the ground cable was loose. It just amazes me that people can do such lousy work. Anyway, I'm gonna go have some lunch. An hour and a half to here. Okay, one more time. So now, you wanna get these off. Just push the button. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's not supposed to be doing that.
Nine 16ths now on the. Oh yeah, you're figuring out how to get that bastard off.
Geez, your turn. No, these are 12 millimeter. See?
Oh, of course they are.
Oh yeah, everybody had to change something, right?
So let's see. These are a push in and a lift off, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're on film.
This last one's supposed to be cocked like this.
No, you can. It'll twist. Just
all right.
spin it.
I didn't want to.
All right, folks. And then
we're off.
you're going to take intake manifold off. No, it's not metric. Can you read that? 1/2 inch.
Jeez.
And they're not tight.
I was gonna say that's loose.
Nope, not tight. Ah, God. This is that car. That one's not even got any tension on it. And hang on. This is insane. Makes you wonder who's been in here. Why? You can use this with a 12. Start breaking loose those bolts for me, please.
Uh-huh.
See, and I put a universal on that.
You give me the exhaust bolts. I don't want to break these down.
You want? Oh, don't worry. They won't break these ones.
Jeez, these are loose.
No, everything's loose on this car.
Why the hell would the exhaust
Somebody dare to take care of it.
manifold gasket or bolts should not be this loose? Look at how loose these are.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's the intake. That's why this thing's up on head gasket. I'll give the intakes though. Somebody's been in here.
Do you see how this is finished like that? That doesn't look.
Oh, that doesn't hurt anything.
Right, but that doesn't look factory.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
It's pre beat up, as we'll say. God. Yeah, these all had Loctite on them at one time. Yeah, give it when you're ready. We'll put the air ratchet. Spin them out the air ratchet. Okay. It's more better. All these bolts are loose. All the way down.
So that loose? That's like 20 pounds.
Oh, that ain't even that.
That exhaust. God, the exhaust manifold are.
Want to get in that way and turn it through?
All right, these are all ready to go. You want the other side, or you want to wait until we
No,
get
I got to
that?
get that stupid pipe out of the way. That's a problem.
A dishwasher pipe?
Yeah, yeah, you got to get a wrench in behind it. Oh yeah, this is where the fun begins.
Where's the big?
Because some moron. Here, give that a pull out of there.
The whole thing?
Yep. Get it out of the way. It'll come out. You know, everybody's all the Disco 2s are metric. These bolts aren't. In fact, they're missing the washers. Look, people, there's no washer. Somebody's been in here before.
Want me to start taking these out all the way?
Oh, you betcha.
One bit in the back?
Yeah, yes, please. That one's got a washer. I just love it when the experts get in here. So what do we got with the yellow one? It overheats, is that what you said?
Overheats off-roading in low gear.
That means if you drive it to the store in low gear and sit in
Maybe
traffic.
the electric fans not working?
No, it's if only if it has AC will it have one. But knowing this guy's a doctor. You got any water in it? Any what? He did me wrong. He's a great guy, that one. That's why I can screw with him. But
Hey, Mike.
you'd be surprised.
Okay, I'll get this off.
I got a lot of critters have been in here.
Yeah, you see all those on that side?
Yeah, who do you think? This mice? Mises to pieces, as the cartoon used to say?
I'm worried about those things dropping down inside of here once we get rolling.
I got one left. If I can get at it. Oh, look at that. You gotta take that off. So you have to unplug the coil.
Are you still not at a point in this process where we could take the coil out
Nope.
or service it?
Nope, because I can't find the bolts
That's
that hold the coil on. Because somebody's got them buried down there. Shit. Uh-oh. I saw that.
Yeah, no, I
Where'd it
know.
go?
It's down on this
I didn't
side.
see it.
I'll get it.
Okay. All right, so just when you think you know everything, right? It's the old joke, what is it? Everything you know is wrong. The screws that hold the valve cover on aren't metric. And for those that want to argue with me, they're not, because they're 5/16 US 12-point socket. It's a 12-point head, and the threads are 1/4 20. That's how well I know them. So you got to remember that. This is an old engine trying to make it modern. Okay, one more time. So now you want to get these off. Just push the button. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's not supposed to be doing that.
Nine 9/16 now on the.
Oh
yeah, you're figuring out how to get that bastard off.
Jeez, your turn. No, these are 12 millimeter. See?
Oh, of course they are.
Oh yeah, everybody had to change something, right?
So let's see, these are a push in and a lift off, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're on film.
So this last one's supposed to be cocked like this?
Now you can, it'll twist. You just
Okay, all right.
spin it.
I didn't want to.
All right, folks. And then
We're off.
you're going to take intake manifold off. No, it's not metric. Can you read that? 1/2 inch.
Jeez.
And they're not tight.
I was going to say, that's loose.
Nope, not tight. Ah, God. This is that car. That one's not even got any tension on it. And hang on. This is insanity. Makes you wonder who's been in here. Why? You can use this with a 12. Start breaking loose those bolts for me, please.
Uh-huh.
See, and I put a universal on that.
You give me the exhaust bolts. I don't want to break these damn.
You want? Oh, don't worry. They won't break these ones.
Jeez, these are loose.
Everything's loose on this car.
Why the hell would the exhaust
Somebody dare to take care of it.
exhaust manifold gasket or bolts should not be this loose? Look at how loose these are.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's the intake. That's why this thing's up on head gasket. I'll give the intakes though. Somebody's been in here.
Do you see how this is finished like that? That doesn't look.
Oh,
right.
that doesn't hurt anything.
Right, but that doesn't look factory.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
It's pre beat up, as we'll say. God. Yeah, these all had Loctite on them at one time. Here, now give it when you're ready. We'll put the air ratchet. Spin them out the air ratchet. Okay. It's more better. All these bolts are loose. All the way down.
That loose? That's like 20 pounds.
Oh, that ain't even that now.
At that exhaust. God, the exhaust manifold are.
When you get in that one and turn it through?
All right, these are all ready to go. You want the other side, or you want to wait until we
No,
get
I
that?
gotta get that stupid pipe out of the way. That's a problem.
Dishwasher pipe?
Yeah, Yeah, you gotta get a wrench in behind it. Oh yeah, this is where the fun begins.
Where's the big?
Because some moron, here, give that a pull out of there.
The whole thing?
Yep. Get it out of the way. It'll come out. You know, everybody's, all the Disco 2s are metric. These bolts aren't. In fact, they're missing the washers. Look, people, there's no washer. Somebody's been in here before.
You want me to start taking these out all the way?
Oh, you betcha.
One this in the back?
Yeah, yes, please. That one's got a washer. I just love it when the experts get in here. So what do we got with the yellow one? It overheats, is that what you said?
Overheats off-roading in low gear. That means if you drive it to the store in low gear and sit in
Maybe
traffic.
the electric fence not working.
No, it's if only if it has AC will it have one. But knowing this guy's a doctor. You got any water in it? Any what? No, he did me wrong. He's a great guy, that one. That's why I can screw with him. But
Hey, Mike.
you'd be surprised.
Okay, I'll get this off.
I got a lot of critters have been in here.
Yeah, you see all those on that side?
Yeah, who do you think? This mice? Mises to pieces is the cartoon you say?
I'm worried about those things dropping down inside of here once we get rolling.
I got one left. If I can get at it. Oh, look at that. You gotta take that off. So you have to unplug the coil.
Are you still not at a point in this process where we could take the coil out?
Nope.
Or service it?
Nope, because I can't find the bolts
That's
that hold the coil on. Because somebody's got them buried down there. Shit. Uh-oh. I saw that.
Yeah, no, I
Where'd it
know.
go?
It's down on this
I didn't
side.
see it.
I'll get it.
Okay.
I got 3 of them.
Of what? So he's undoing head bolts right now is what he's doing. Whee! Ooh, you need a cheater bar. You need a cheater bar. Stop, 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 stop. You can hurt yourself.
I got the other ones.
This is a cheater bar.
You want me to take the other ones all the way out, or just leave them in there for now?
Not yet. Just get that on her. So we can show everybody what a cheater bar is. Here, you got to get this. Here. Here, put this over there. You take that. Then you put this big old pipe on here.
That'll do it.
Right? When in doubt, bust it out.
These
Move this. Move
this
this.
one, this one are good.
Hold on to it. You on it?
They're not really that tight.
No, I got these last time by.
Nope.
Nope.
One in the back corner is going to be the pain,
Yeah.
which is a pisser because they designed this car for this engine. They didn't give enough room to get goddamn wrench in it. You know? It's like, come on, guys. See it in the back?
Yeah.
That's why I gave you an extension that's wobbly.
Oh.
Take another bite on that.
There.
All right, now put it in that one. The one in the hole, in the water, in the oil. Oh, it's down in there, believe me.
No, I'm. There's an acorn or some kind
Oh,
of.
was there? That hose is in the way.
Yeah. I got it.
Careful of those wires, because
Yeah.
you got to go like this. Let me have it. Let me have it. Hold it. See how I did that?
Yeah. Okay. Other side.
Yep, down and out. Did you undo this back one
Which one?
in here?
No, I got.
Whoa! Almost. Whee! Back again, as you can see. There's the head gasket blue right there, right? Made quite a mess. I just talked to the owner. Dealer up in Rockland, California had put a new motor in this at one time. And I mean, we were undoing things like intake manifolds, and there wasn't any torque on those bolts. So was it a short block, or did they sell him a long block, or a whole engine? You know, so
you know, it's always want to point fingers at somebody, but we really can't. But it's just one of them deals. So cylinder heads are going over to the machine shop tomorrow. We'll run them through the soup, get them all washed, and we'll find out if they're square. If not, we'll put them on the surface machine, surface them, get them all square. In the meantime, we'll get all this. I've had all the lifters out already and checked them with a square, made sure that there's no wear on them, and they were all nice, so no camshaft change. And like, subscribe, tell your friends, yada, yada, yada. Goodbye.